Well, thanks. Well, this week we have been bringing you some of the highlights from the Rhode Island International Film Festival, and the festival is continuing throughout the weekend. Joining us, we're so excited to have on the show this morning actor and director Д.Гиллис to tell us about his film called Broken Kingdom. All right, so before we get to that, you star in the film with a very talented actress who also happens to be your wife, right, Rachel Lee Cook.
Yes, we're lucky to have her.
It's so great to be able to work together like that, isn't it?
It's just awesome, you know, I can't tell you, and she's just heartbreaking in this film. I can't tell you how great she is.
All right, so the title, again, is Broken Kingdom. Tell us a little bit about what it is about.
Well, the movie has two stories in it, and they sort of run in parallel to one another. One story takes place in Bogota, Colombia, and it's about this American writer, this sort of disenfranchised man. You don't really know why he's in, Colombia.
Okay.
And he rescues this 14-year-old prostitute girl from this attack. So it's not exactly a date movie, but already I'm going to tell you that right now.
Not a rom-com, okay.
Not a rom-com, not a Patrick Dempsey film. Oops, but anyway, so he rescues this young girl, and it's sort of about, the film follows their relationship.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, which is Rachel's character, she's a daycare center teacher, and she sort of becomes a little obsessed with this African-American child in her class, and you don't exactly know what her fixation is, and it sort of flicks from Los Angeles to Colombia and back and forth, and it follows the two and shows some parallels between the stories.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little heavy,
interesting.
right?
Yeah, very heavy. But for those of you who don't know, you've been in a lot of TV, films. Spider-Man 2, as I was talking to you about before we went on camera. My son's a huge fan, so he's going to recognize you, but you've been in True Blood too. Tell us a little bit about the directing, though. What kind of got you into that?
You know, I'd been on sets for many years, and I just felt like it was something I wanted to do. I didn't... I mean, I felt like nobody was really paying attention to actors. I felt like it was a dying thing, and I actually really feel, it sounds going to sound pretentious, but like, I really feel like actors are really in a good place to direct because they know how to talk to other actors.
Right, right.
And also, I felt like if I didn't do it before I was 35, I'd never do it. So here I am.
Set the goal.
I'm actually 35, and here we are premiering it. So there we go.
Now, Patrick and I joke around about being like work husband and work wife, but to actually work with your wife, I mean, you have to have a very special relationship. What's it been like?
There's times. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. There's times when it's difficult.
Of course.
I mean, I'm a jackass, and we're live, right? I'm a jackass. I'm glad I didn't say something else, but no, it's true, and I'm really demanding and sort of type A, I mean, she's luckily...
So you're glad it's over?
I want to do it again. I don't know if she does, but I'll tell you something, she puts up with a lot from me, because, but she's also a very peaceful energy, and I think that, amazingly she likes some of those things about me. I don't know why. Well,
I understand that your mom is flying in from New Zealand. You haven't seen her in a while. She's going to be at your film festival premiere tonight, and we want to let our viewers know, first of all, thanks for joining us.
Oh, no.
And for ticket information to see the Broken Kingdom, you can head to foxprovidence.com.